I got this Juicy Couture Glistening Amber. Where did I order it from? It might have been Fragrance Net. I got it a few months ago and it's February. And I think I paid like 40 for it. This is a tester. And I think currently they have it for 35. This is worth getting if you like amber fragrances and you collect Juicy Couture. Let's see. Fragrantica says that this is Oriental Floral that came out in 2018. There's the bottle. You see mine says Tester. Pretty color. But this is, some people say it's not too sweet. So I got this a couple months ago. It's February, so it was still cold. I think in the colder weather, this was very sweet on me. It does have vanilla with the amber, and I think a lot of people vote that this is good for cooler weather. I actually look forward to wearing this in the summertime because it does have raspberry and frangipani, giving it that creamy tropical vibe. And we'll look at the notes in a minute, but it also has incense. So this is very incensey. But the raspberry and the frangipani make it sexy. I could see any age wearing this. This is certainly grown up enough for more mature people. And by the way, I think men could pull this off too, even though it's considered Oriental floral and it's very sweet. Um, well, oh, I lost my train of thought. But younger ladies too, even though this is incensey, smoky, um, I could see even a much younger girly who loves sweets and amber pulling this off. You know, maybe a person with a more just mysterious aspect to their personality, because this does have a bit of mysteriousness to it. However, the raspberry and the frangipani are quite, I don't want to say necessarily bright, but mm, well, maybe bright in the beginning. You know, it gives all that sweetness and that incensiness to me a bit more sexiness. The raspberry and frangipani does. And it's got orris root, so it's got the earthiness, rootiness, but that powdery violet flower effect. So this is definitely powdery as well, and musky and ambery, obviously. Something about it. Oh, and by the way, sillage is moderate, like on your skin. You'll think maybe it's not very strong, but other people will smell it. But on fabric, y'all, this will last for days and days. I've smelt it on a scarf for like, honestly, you could pick up the scarf weeks after using it and I could still smell it on there. So it's pretty powerful. So I could see how, with this being warm, with the vanilla and the amber, people identifying it with cool weather. But honestly, I'm looking forward to summer nights. I think this will be very sexy to wear on summer nights. Now, something about this reminds me a little tiny bit of one of my favorite fragrances, which is Givenchy Haute Couture. They're two very different fragrances, but they have some similarities. Like this is definitely more fruity, and the raspberry is more prominent, and this has citrus, and this is more fresh spicy because it has um, pepper and vetiver. It also has like that beautiful summery magnolia. People vote this for winter too, and sure, you could wear it in winter, but the vetiver, the smokiness, this is more of like a almost a cigarette smokiness, which I think can be sexy. But it's that, because vetiver can be green or smoky, and this is like to me the smoky vetiver. But the smokiness in the glistening amber is more incensey smoky. So if you don't like that vetiver smoky, don't worry. This is definitely incensey. But you definitely gotta like sweetness and like incense and the vanilla amber um, with a lot of incense. But I definitely get, I mean, the orris is definitely present, and like I said, powdery. But I definitely get the raspberry and frangipani, so I just think this is going to be sexy in the summertime. Summer is my favorite anyway. I mean, I appreciate all seasons, but Summer is my favorite look. Just imagine this on a sexy tan in the summertime with that raspberry and frangipani, and then that nice incense just like swirling around on vanilla and amber, and cashmere wood it has too. Yeah, this will be good in the summer. I'm looking forward to trying it. But I guess between these two, I guess the similarity would be like the raspberry mixed with the some type of smokiness and amber. So these are very different fragrances, but I do see like they could be like third cousins or something. Um, this certainly, I don't think Hot Couture is necessarily very sweet at all, but this is very sweet. I think the colder weather makes this even sweeter, but or a different kind of sweetness in the cold. Um, yeah, I just think this is gonna be sexy in the summer. So check it out. Let's just quickly look at the accords though, and the notes on Fragrantica. So yes, amber, powdery, musky, smoky, then fruity, sweet, vanilla, woodsy, balsamic. And yeah, I definitely, like I said, the raspberry and the frangipani to me is just going to be great in the summer. The incense just adds that mysteriousness. If you don't like incense, don't get this because you will definitely smell the incense. I think it just adds that air of mysteriousness to it, and maybe even a little edginess or just mysterious grown-upness even. Um, Definitely powdery with the auras, and floral with that powdery violet smell, which is feminine but also just like grounded too, just earthy, which I like, and loads of amber. And you definitely have the cashmere and what? Oh, y'all see the word. I can never say it well. And musk, just enough musk. The musk isn't like super present. 2018, I think this Fragrantica says it came out. And you do see people agree that it can be unisex. Things other people think it reminds them of. Votes on sillage and longevity. And you see those votes for cool weather. I think, yeah, it's going to be fine in cool weather. But yeah, summer nights, people are missing the mark by not recognizing this for summertime because I know I'm going to be smelling really good. I can't wait to see how this picks up in summer. Of course, chemistry matters, but I can just totally see. I know my skin is going to pick up the raspberry and frangipani, and um, in the summer nighttime weather. So if you're, this is different. A lot of people mention that this is different from a lot of the other Juicy Coutures, but I can see how it's made by Juicy Couture. Um, Another one of my favorites that's different, which I need to review too, I've had it for a really long time, is the Peace, Love, and Juicy. Totally different than this. That would be the opposite because that is like green and fresh and floral. Whereas, yeah, this is just like more mysterious and warm, and it still has that fruitiness though, and not super floral, but the floral's there in the right way for summer, in my opinion. So if you well, like if you haven't tried it and you like ambery and incense, check out Fragrance Net. It's February right now, and I looked, and I think they have a full size tester for 34 something. If you like the incense and ambery sweetness, it's a great buy. I think it'd be great for your collection. I'm so tired, y'all, and now I'm living on Dayquil and NyQuil with my cold. But let me know if you've tried it or others from this particular Juicy Couture line, and like and subscribe. See you soon.